Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to EICMA. It's Toad here with Visordown, and we're on the Suzuki stand because they've just pulled the wraps off some new metal. Two interesting bikes from Suzuki that they've unveiled here today. We have got the V-Strom 800 DE, which is an all-new model for this year. And if you look over here, we have got the Suzuki GSX-8S, which again is a new model. They're both using a brand new engine platform for Suzuki. So we've got a 776cc parallel twin with a 270-degree crankset on them. So they've got that distinctive V-twin firing order. We're going to go through each bike in a little bit more detail. That one's a bit crowded, so I'm going to start with the V-Strom 800. So we've got a 21-inch front wheel. We've got suspension from Showa, which is long travel, so 220 millimeters of travel front and rear on the new V-Strom 800 DE. We've also got quite a bit of ground clearance, so we've got 220 millimeters of ground clearance on the bike. It is shod with Pirelli mixed tour tyres. And overall, the styling is very much in line with that of the bigger V-Strom, the 1050. So it's got that really distinctive V-Strom face and the lights that are quite familiar to those of us who've ridden the GSX-8S S1000. And that, I think it looks great, to be honest with you. There's a couple of colour schemes. They've got kind of the blue and yellow that you can see on the stand up there, which is quite similar to the V-Strom 1050. But I quite like this, the kind of like a bit more modern, a bit more vibrant, the grey with the fluoro yellow. It looks really good. Another thing that strikes me about it is it's quite low. It looks like it's got quite a low seat, so the seat height looks quite accessible for riders of a lot of different heights. Electronics wise, you have got off-road specific electronics on it, so you've got a road and gravel mode as well. You can switch off the ABS system. It's got all the toys, and those electronics are taken directly from the V-Strom 1050, so you've got a little bit to play with. Looks quite good fun. Quite a lot of the time, these smaller adventure bikes, the middleweight adventure bikes, actually do a bit better when you do take them off-road than their bigger brothers and sisters. So I'll be excited to see how that one goes. This bike has not got many people around it, so we're going to come over here for a minute. This is the new Suzuki GSX-8S. So this is exactly the same engine. So we've got about 81 bhp. We've got about 76 newton meters of torque. Nobody gets it. We're filming. Just don't walk in front of it. 78 newton meters of torque, sorry. So both the bikes, they share a common mainframe. So if you come over here a little bit, this is all the same across both the models. It gets different from the swing arm back here. So they've both got very different swing arms for different mounting points for the rear foot pegs. But this is an all new parallel twin cylinder engine. This is an engine that we've been talking about for a really long time, because it is effectively the engine that is going to be overtaking or superseding, the SV650 unit, that really venerable, much loved V-twin. This is kind of going to be the bike, the engine, the power plant, the unit that replaces it. So with this bike, like the V-Strom, we've got a styling that's very evocative of the V-Strom 1050. Over here we've got styling that is instantly recognisable as being inspired by the GSX-S 1000. So we've got the kind of like the alien insect light headlight with the stacked LED lights in there. Overall, it's going to be going into the market. It's going to be doing battle against things like the MT-07. It's going to be doing battle with things like the newly announced Honda Hornet. Also maybe even the Tuono, although I do think the overall spec and technology that are on the Suzuki might not be quite up to that. And that we've got no idea on price point on these, because they have literally just pulled the covers off them, but they are going to be in dealerships in spring 2023. There are articles on Visordown at the moment telling you everything that you need to know about the V-Strom 800 and also the GSX-8S. But that now, that my stress level's through the roof. So stay tuned to Visordown. We're going to have lots more videos coming up throughout the week of EICMA, new bike reveals, latest news, everything. So stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching.